A group of artists from the UK are showcasing their flipbook animations at the Middleton Public Library.
News 3 This Morning reporter Checkol joins us live from the library with a look at what is called the Undercover Festival of Books exhibit. Good morning, Eden.
Good morning, Adam and Charlotte. The Undercover Festival of Flipbooks is quite an interesting exhibit. I've got Jason Boak to tell us a little more about this. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
You bet.
All right, so these books are actually not from here, right? They were shipped from overseas. Tell us where.
They were. They originally came to us from Darlington, England. So the Undercover Festival of Flipbooks is actually an idea that was conceived by an artist over there named Anton Hecht. And he got the idea because he learned about, in the 1960s, there was a famous playwright in England named Joe Orton. And he got into apparently a fair bit of trouble for going into libraries and doodling in the books. And so that got Anton thinking, wouldn't it be cool if there was an art exhibition where the pieces were embedded into a library's collection out in the stacks? And then he thought, well, flipbooks would be a really great way to do that, repurpose some old books and give people a little bit of a surprise when they come across them out in the stacks. So for this exhibition, he commissioned 13 different artists. All of them are from the United Kingdom. And these originally were displayed at the Public Library in Darlington, England. And so from there, they were there for several months on display, and then from there, they moved on to the Falmouth, Massachusetts Library here in the United States, and then from Falmouth on here to us. We'll be sending them back to the United Kingdom, so we're only one of 2 libraries in the United States that has the chance to show these to their patrons, at least at this point.
And they're hidden in the library,
They
right? Tell us
are
more.
hidden, so you can come across them sort of by serendipity if you would like, or there is a little guide that we have where you can find out what all the books are and then go out to the adult fiction stacks where they are shelved by the author's last name who wrote the original book. So you can kind of make it a scavenger hunt, or you can just wander around the shelves until you find them if you'd like.
I think what I find interesting is that the book obviously tells a story, but these images kind of tell a different story. Sometimes they even match the story of the book.
They do. This one is one of my favorites that you have here, the Alice in Wonderland one. And the story that's in the pictures does go along with the story of the book. And the artist who did this did a really nice job with Alice there. Some of them, though, have absolutely nothing to do with the story that's in the book. So just depends on what you get. Check them out.
Yeah, you have a chance to check it out until April 10th, so stop on by the Middleton Public Library. And you don't just have to check out the books, you can actually make your own flipbook. So coming up at around 6:30, we're going to show you guys how to do that. Adam and Charlotte?
All right, Eden, thank you very much. 6:33 is the time right now. A group of artists from the UK are showcasing their flipbook animations at the Middleton Public Library.
There's also an opportunity for people to create their own flipbook. News 3 This Morning reporter Checkol joins us live this morning with a look at the Undercover Festival of Books exhibit with a book that is perfect for her. Good morning.
Good morning, Adam and Charlotte. That's right, I got my book picked out. Jason Boak helped me with this. So we are going to make our own flipbooks. They're not going to be as elaborate as this one. This is the one that we showed you guys earlier. This was made by one of the artists from the UK, but Jason is going to show us something that he's made, and then I'll take some lessons and try and make something of my own. So what do you have here?
So we don't have to do anything that's quite that complicated. Least of all because we do not have the skills to do that, probably, or at least I don't, speaking for myself.
And it probably took them a while to make that.
But with basic shapes, you can still make a flipbook. So in this case, we'll just sort of take a quick view. We're just going to use a circle as our prop, and it's going to just sort of walk up the page because we're just making a different position of that circle on each page. So when we run it together, we'll see the circle kind of walks up the page, and then it's going to come back and then flatten out and then fall off the bottom edge. And that's it. It's that simple. So we can just use simple shapes, stick figures, things like that work great for flipbooks.
And this is, so as I'm making this, tell us about the station. So this is where people can come and grab whatever?
Yeah, so once people have come and seen the flipbooks that are part of the exhibition, they might want to make their own. So we've set up a little do-it-yourself station here. People can just come and grab a book here. Don't worry about marking it up. These are old books that we're repurposing just so people can make their own flipbooks. Go ahead and make your own flipbook here and then take it home with you. That's just fine. We also appreciate it if people share the animations that they've made with us on social media. So share it with us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, hashtag it Middleton Flips, and we'd love to see what our patrons are able to come up with for flip books of their own.
And there's also an app that people can use to make their flip books.
Yes, we have an iPad set up over on the other side of you here where people can use the Animator app to make their own digital flip books as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jason. I
Sure.
guess I'll show you guys what I have so far. I think I made this, what, in 20 seconds or so? But there it is, a little heart. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys is that Middleton Public Library is actually the first library to have a DIY spot here. So hopefully other libraries do this as well. Adam and Charlotte? Again, this event goes until April 10th, so come on out, check out the exhibit, and make your own flip book.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much, Eden.